Hi everyone, hope you all are good. We are here for grade 8 maths. So we're going to start with chapter square roots and Pythagorean theorem. So you can find the chapter and the lessons we're going to cover today are square numbers and area models, squares and square roots, and then measuring line segments. So let's just start with the lesson. You can find the basically we're going to start covering the book. You can find a chapter on the book that is you can see here is the book Pearson Math Makes Sense 8. So we're going to start with the book. So let's just start with the first chapter, that is the very first chapter from the book. Okay, here it is. We're going to start with chapter 1, that is square roots and Pythagorean theorem. So let's just start with the chapter. So we're going to start with the first lesson, that is square numbers and area model. Got it? Let's just start with the very first lesson. So okay, basically we are going to learn what are squares and what are the how do we square the number. Like you can see here, when we multiply a number by itself, we square the number. Got it? You do not confuse between square and square roots. So square is the what is square? When you multiply a number by itself, that means we are going to square the number. You can see here 4 times 4, that would be 16. So 4 squared is 16. Got it? When you multiply 4 by itself, it makes 16. Okay. Show that 49 is a square. Use a diagram, symbols, and words. How do we um, show if the number is a square? Draw a square with area 49 square units. How we draw a square that have the area 49 square units? We know that 7 times 7 is 49. Got it? So you can draw a square of 7 cross 7. Got it? That has the side length. Square has also 4 sides equal in length. Got it? That means all of them are equal to 7, and the area of the square would be 7 side times side. You can say it would be 7 times 7, that would be 49. Got it? Okay. Here you have the practice questions. Okay, let's just start with the practice questions. Okay, match each square below to its area. You are given with the squares, you have to match them with their um, areas given below. Got it? You can see this one. This one is a pink square. So it would be, you can see pink. Here you have two squares this side and two squares this side, so that basically that means that is a square that has all four sides equal in length. Got it? So it would be 2 times 2 equals 4. Okay, here we are. So it would be 2 times 2 equals 4 square units. Got it? Just look at this one. For all the sides, the measurement of the square is 1 times 1. That means its area is 1 times 1 equal 1 square unit. Then yeah, I can see the C. It has 1, 2, 3. So that means it would be 3 times 3 equals 9 square units. Got it? Okay. Question number 5 is find the area of a square with each side length. You have to calculate the area of the square. You are given the side lengths. Got it? 8 unit, 10 unit, and 3 units. Got it? That means these are the squares with the side lengths. The first one is 8. You can see this one, you have a square that is 8 and that is 8. Square has all four sides equal in length. Whenever you are going to calculate the area of the square, you can do side times side. So it would be 8 times 8, and 8 times 8 is 64. So the area of the square is 64. Got it? Okay. The next one is use square tiles. Make as many different rectangles as you can with area 36 units. Draw your rectangles on grid paper. Is 36 a perfect square? Justify your answer. So basically you have to make different rectangles that have the area 36 units. Okay, you can make the rectangle have opposite sides equal in length. Got it? This shape is a rectangle. Got it? So you can make not the area, you can make how many rectangles that has the area 36. Basically you have to find all the numbers that when multiply makes 36. Got it? Like you can say if it is 12 and this is 3, 12 times 3 makes 36. So that would be a rectangle that has the measurement 12 and 3. Got it? Then you can make 4 times 9 is 36. Got it? You can make another rectangle. Then you can make 2 times 18. That would be another rectangle. Got it? And then you have 6 times 6 equals 36. But 6 times 6 means that would be a square. Got it? Because square has all four sides equal in length. You have to justify your answer that 6 times 6 equals 36 is a square. So you can see here, square means you are going to multiply the number by itself. So you can see here 6 times 6 makes 36. Got it? Okay. Show that 25 is a square number. Use a diagram, symbols, and words. So you have to show 25 is a square number. So how do you show that 25 is a square number? We just did this on the. So how do we show 25 is a square? You can see, let's just make a square that has the sides 5 times 5. Got it? So the area of the square is 5 times 5 equals 25. Got it? That's how you represent that. That would be the square. Got it? Okay. The next one is I'm going to skip some of the questions. So the questions I skip, you have to do them by your own. Got it? What is this? Okay, here I'm use a diagram to show that each number below is a square number. You have to show them that they are square. Got it? You have to show through diagram. The next one is 144. Let's just start with if one, it would be 144. How do we show? It would be 144. Got it? 144 is the square is 12 times 12. 12 times 12 makes 144. So you can show through diagram. So here you have a square that has the side length 12. So the area of the square would be 12 times 12 and that would be 144. Got it? Okay, the next one is find the each side of a square with find the side length of a square with each area. You are given the area, you have to calculate the side lengths of the square. So you are given 100-meter square. So you basically you have to see 100 is square of which number? 100 is square of 10. Got it? That means the side length of the square would be 10. Then you have 64. So 64, which number is the square of 64? It would be 8 times 8. Got it? Okay, which of these numbers is a perfect square? Perfect square means when you multiply a number by itself, you can have the same number. How do you know? Okay, you have 10. Do we have a number which we multiply by itself make 10? No, we don't have any number. Got it? 2 times 5 makes 10. 10 times 1 makes 10, but we don't have a number that when multiplied by itself makes 10. Then you have 50. 50 is not a perfect square. You don't have any number that you can multiply by itself and makes 50. 81 is a perfect square. 9 times 9 makes 81. Got it? Okay. Let's just start with question number 15. These numbers are not numbers, not square numbers. Which two consecutive square numbers is each number between? Describe the strategy. Okay, these numbers are not square numbers. Which two consecutive square numbers in is each number between? Okay, you have 12. So 12 is between, you have to find the two numbers. 12 would be the in between these two numbers, and the other two numbers must be, 12 is not the square number, but you have to find, you can see 9 and 16. 9 is the square of 3 times 3, and 16 is the square of 4 times 4. So you can see 12 is in between the consecutive numbers 3 and 4. Got it? 12 is in between the number 9 and 16, and 9 and 16 are the squares of the consecutive numbers 3 and 4. Got it? Consecutive numbers mean one after another. So you have 4 after 3. Got it? So it would be 9 and 16. Got it? The next one is 40. Okay, you have to see which two numbers are in between 40. Okay, you have 36. 6 times 6 is 36, and 49. 7 times 7 is 49. Got it? You can see 40 is in between the squares of 6 and 7. Got it? Okay, let's just move on to the next lesson. You can do the rest of the questions by yourself. The next one is squares and square roots. Okay, now we've learned what are the squares. Now we're going to learn squares and what are square roots. Got it? Okay, here are some ways to tell whether a number is a square number. If we can find a division sentence for a number so that the quotient is equal to the divisor, the number is a square number. Got it? Like you can see, you have 16, you can divide 16 by 4, you have the answer 4. The divisor and the quotient are exactly equal, 4 and 4. 4 times 4 makes 16. That means that is a square number. Got it? Okay, we can also use factoring. Factor of a number occurs in pair. the these are the dimensions of a rectangle. Got it? Like you are given, these are the rectangles. You are given 1 times 16 makes 16, 8 times 2 makes 16, and 4 times 4 makes 16. But 4 is a factor of 16, it occurs twice. Got it? Basically we're going to do the concept, learn the concept of square roots. Got it? Okay. Okay, since 16 has 5 factors, 1, 2, 4, 8, and 16, they all are the factors of 16. Since there is an odd number of factors, one rectangle is a square, because you can see 1 times 16 is 16, and 2 times 8 is 16. You have the 4 because 4 times 4 makes 16. Got it? So the square has a side length 4. We can say 4 is a square of 16. 4 is a square root of 4. You can say when a number has an odd number of factors, it is a square number. Got it? How do we know if a number is square number? You have to make the factors. If you have odd factors, that means the number is a square. Got it? Find the square of each number. You have 5 and 15. Square means you have to multiply them. Multiply by itself. 5 times 5 makes 25, and the square of 15 is 15 times 15. That would be 225. Got it? Okay. Find a square root of 64. Got it. Draw a square with area 64 square units. 64 square, you how do you draw a square with 64 square units? You can see you have 8 squares like this, inverted horizontal row, horizontal, and 8 and vertical. That means 8 times 8 makes 64. So 8 is the square root of 64. Got it? Another solution is find pairs of factors of 64. Got it? You can say 1 times 64 is 64, 2 times 32 is 64, 4 times 16 is 64, and 8 times 8 is 64. Here is the list of the factors: 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64. Let's just count them: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See, they are odd in number. That means 64 is a perfect square because 8 occurs 2 times. 8 times 8 is 64. Got it? Okay, the factors of 136 are listed in ascending order. They are 1, 2, 4, 8, 17, 34, 68, and 136. Got it? A square number has an odd, basically, that is uh, uh, a square number has an odd number of factors. 136 has 8 factors. 8 is an even number. That's how you see if the number is square number or not a square number. Got it? You have to list all the factors in ascending order from least to greatest. Then you can count the factors. If the factors are odd, that means number is not a square number. Got it? Okay, the other solution is list the factors of 136 in a column in ascending order. Beside the column, list the factors in descending order. Multiply the numbers in each row. The same factor does not occur the same place. Okay, let's just start with the practice questions. Okay, find the square of each number. Let's just start with question number 5. You have to find the square of each number. Got it? So the numbers are, let's start with the first one, 4. How do you find the square of 4? You have to calculate the square of 4. You have to do 4 times 4. Square means multiplying a number by itself. It would be 4 times 4 makes 16. Got it? Then you have 9. You can do 9 times 9. That makes 81. Got it? Okay. Let's just move on to question number 6. Find 8 square, 3 square, 1 square, and 7 square. 8 square is 8 square equals 8 square means you have to do 8 times 8, and 8 times 8 makes 64. Got it? 3 square means you need to do 3 times 3, that would be 9. Okay, let's just move on. Question number 7. Find a square root of each number. Square root of each number means you have to find the factor of 25. You can use any method. You can just find out the factors of 25. Got it? Let's just start with the first one, that would be 25. Let's just find out all the factors of 25. Got it? All the factors of 25 means all the numbers that when multiply makes 25. 1 times 25 is 25, and 5 times 5 is 25. You don't have any other number that makes 25. So you have three factors: 1, 5, and 25. You can see they are even in number. If they are even in number, that means because 5 occurs twice, 5 times 5 makes 25. So the factors are even in number. That means 25 is a square root of 5 times 5. Got it? 25 is a square root of 5. So 25 is the square root of 5. Then you have 81, that would be 9. Okay, the next one is question number 8 is find the square of each number. You have to calculate the square. Square means you have to multiply the number by itself. 1 times 1 is 1, 10 times 10 is 100, 100 times 100 is 100 thousands. Got it? Okay, just look at the question number 10. List the factors of each number in ascending order. Find the square root of each number. So you have to list all the factors and then you have to find the square root of each number. Got it? Let's just start with 256. Okay, so the factors are, let's just start 1 times 256, 2 times, hold on, 2 times 128, 4 times 64 is 128, 8 times 32 makes 256, okay, then you have 16 times 16 makes 256. Okay, so these are the factors of 256. Let's just write down the factors. It would be 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 128, 64. No, you can write them down in ascending order from least to greatest. Got it? 16, after 16 you have 32, then 64, then 128, and then 256. So they are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 in number. They are even. Got it? That means that is a square of 16. 16 times 16 makes 256. Got it? So the correct option is 16. This way you can find the factors of all the other numbers. Got it? Okay, the factors of each numbers are listed in ascending order. Which number are square numbers? You have to see which are square. Just count them. If they are even, factors are even 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They are 9. 9 is even number. That means yes, 225 is the square root of 15 times 15. Yes, it is a square. Got it? Now let's just count for 500. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, they are 25. They are 12. They are odd in number. No, this is not a square. Got it? That's how you see if the number is square and not a square. Got it? Let's just move on to, okay, just look at the find each square root. You have to calculate the square root. Got it? Here you have 1 times 1 is 1. Here you have 7 times 7 is 49. That would be 12 times 12. That would be 3 times 3. You can complete that. You can complete the rest of the questions by yourself. Got it? Okay, find the square root of each number. 3 square. You have to find the square root. Just square root 2 and square root cancel out. You are left with 3. Got it? Same thing you have to do with 6 square. That means 6 square is the square root of 6. Got it? Okay, find the number whose square root is 23. Explain your strategy. Question number 17. Let's just see if 23 is a square root of any number. I am on question number 23. Question number 17. Okay, let's just make the factors of 23. 1 times 23 is 23. You don't have any other number that when multiplied makes 23. So 23 have only two factors. 2 is an odd number. 2 is not an even number. That means 23 is not a number that is a perfect square of any number. Got it? Okay, you can complete the rest of the questions by yourself later today. Let me just move on to the next lesson, that is measuring line segments. Got it? So how do we measure line segments? Find the length of line segment PQ. So how do you find the line segment? Use the straighten and protractor to construct a square on line segment. How do you have to make the line segment? You have to make the square on this line segment PQ. Got it? Cut the square into four congruent triangles and a smaller square. So the area of each rectangle triangle is A equals B divided by 2. So the area of each triangle, you can see here you have the triangles. You can cut the square into triangles. 1, 2, 3, there are 4 triangles. Got it? You have to calculate the area of the triangles. Each area of each triangle is 4. You have a square inside. Got it? Just calculate the area of this square. That would be 4 times 4. It would be 16. Got it? The area of the small square is 2. 2 times 2, that would be 4. The area of the square is 4. Basically, so you have to add all the area of PQRS is you have to add the area of triangles and area of the square. So area of the triangles are 16 and the area of small square is 4. That means that would be 20 square units. So the side length of the square is square root 20 units. Got it? Okay, find the area of square ABCD. What is the side length of AB of the square? The triangles formed by enclosing square are congruent. Each triangle has area half times 1 times 2. You have to enclose the square in because you want to make the triangles. Got it? Okay, let's just start with the practice questions. Okay, let's just start with the first one. Simplify. You have to do 3 square. 3 square means you have to do 3 times 3. It would be 9. You have 7 square. You have to do 7 times 7. That would be 49. Basically, you have to calculate the squares. Got it? Then you have 6 times 6. That would be 36. This one is you have to calculate the square roots. Square root 1 is 1. 64 is the square root of 8. 169 is the square root of 13. And 121 is square root of 11. Question number 5. The area A of a square is given. Find its side lengths. Which side lengths are whole numbers? You are given with the areas. You have to calculate area of square. Got it? Square has all 4 sides equal in length. Got it? So that would be 36. 6 times 6 is 36. That means each length has the side 6. 49. 7 times 7 is 49. The rest of both is not the square. 95 centimeter is not a square and 108 is not a square. Got it? Okay, you can make these lines on the grid paper, then enclose them in another square, make the triangles, and you can calculate their areas like we did on the above example. Got it? Let me try to calculate the area of one of the figure. Got it? So that you can know. Okay, just enclose it in the other square. But I cannot draw accurately. Problem is that's why I am asking you to do it on the grid paper. I cannot make the exact lines. Let me try again. Okay, here you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You have here and here, that is a triangle, 7 and 1. Got it? You have to calculate the area of the triangle. Area of the triangle is half times base times height. Got it? That would be 7 times 1 is 7. 7 over 2 is 3.5. All the four triangles, 1, this one is 2, this one is 3, and this one is 4. They have the same area. Got it? Now you can have to calculate the area of the square inside one. Got it? Hold on. You can make them like this. That would be easy. It would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It would be 5 cross 1. So it would be area equals half times base times height. It would be 5 over 2. That would be 2.5. And then you have the square. The inside one is a square. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It would be 6 times 6. The area of the square is 36. You have to add up area of all the squares. 36 plus 2.5 plus 2.5 plus 2.5 and plus 2.5. Got it? It would be 1046. The area of this square is 46. Got it? That's how you calculate the area of the square. So you can complete the rest of the questions by yourself later today. So if you need more help with the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. So we have started covering the book. We're working on the Pearson Math Makes Sense Grade 8 book. The chapter we're working on is square roots and Pythagorean theorem. The lessons we have covered today is 1.1, 1.2, and 1.3. They are square numbers and area models, squares and square roots, and my getting like segments. So please make sure before the next session you have to complete all rest of the questions I haven't did on the board. So if you need more help with any of the question, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. If you have any question, you can please ask. I'm here to explain all the questions. No more questions? Okay, that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye everyone.